Hey guys, Dabu 7. We got a situation here where the Trump administration is buying up mega warehouses across the country. This is no joke. To turn them into detention centers. They say that protests are popping up all over the place because people are ticked off about this idea and questions are being raised that are legitimate. How come nothing like this was talked about before? And how come all the illegals that have been shipped out of the country can't be shipped out the same way they've been being shipped out, which is immediately? Why, all of a sudden, do you want to hold them in this country in mass? The cost to acquire just 2 warehouses is $172 million. A third is going up in El Paso, Texas, and it could be among the largest jails of any kind that has ever been built when it's done. Right? These deals are going to put 23 warehouses up across the country to deal with alleged migrants. Okay? But people are saying, how is this possible? Because you're not holding them in mass anywhere else. You haven't done so this whole time. You've just been able to get them and take them out of the country, which was what was promised. It was never said that they were going to be housed and kept in a jail in this country. Okay? Now, some people that are small-minded and short-sighted and can't see that all the laws Trump's putting on the books will be flipped and turned against them down the road. That's exactly what all this could be set up for. And I can't help but think, when a real pandemic falls into place and they got strike teams already out there rounding people up, where are purebloods going to go? Where are anyone that doesn't want to get a forced inoculation going to go? We've warned you about this, and the police state is going up right in front of your face. R.I.P. Crowley. He saw this and envisioned it all and put it out there in Gray State, and they clipped him for it. And guess where it's all unraveling right now in front of your face? Minnesota, and the police state being rolled out right in front of your face. So you can call them detention centers and be small-minded and think they're for illegals. I'm telling you now, these are for anyone down the road that doesn't comply when the full real lockdowns go into motion. And it's just crazy how so many people are again, short-sighted, have small memories that we just went through this whole beta test. It's like they forgot. And really, we're still in it. Because this whole thing of men rounding up migrants is staged to give them practice for rounding up everyone else. I hope you see it before it's too late. So, call them what you want. Detention centers for migrants.
Alright, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Alright, and this video is entitled The Concentration Camps is a part of their NWO, alright, their New World Order. Alright, now you see in Trump here, Trump administration, ICE, they're buying up warehouses to turn them into concentration camps. Alright, and this is Jacob's trouble heating up. You see people protesting because they don't like this idea. And this is what this devil they want, alright? This is what they want to put in order. Alright? You know, order I'll kill. You know, this is Jacob's trouble here happening, heating up. You know, this devil is about to come down with great wrath, you know, upon, you Jakes. Alright? Okay, all this is a part of their NW to set up the force, to force it. You know, these camps, what they're setting up, these concentration camps, is to force you take that CHIP, that RFID micro chip. Eventually, that's the goal, that's the aim. That's why they're setting up all these things. You know, so this is what they're coming down with. Alright, I don't understand. This is Job chapter 16 and verse 11. It says, Power hath delivered me to the ungodly, and turned me over into the hands of the wicked. I was at ease but he hath broken me asunder. He hath also taken me by the neck, and shaken me to pieces, and set me up for his mark. Alright, and this is the setting up for his mark. Alright, those concentration camps, the force that, on you. Alright, okay, that's his, target, you know. Okay, this is what they're doing, they're pushing the agenda. Alright, the elites are telling Trump to do this too. Alright, okay. Let's read it in the NLT. This is Job 16, verse 12 in the NLT. It says, I was living quietly until he shattered me. He took me by the neck and broke me in pieces, then set me up for his target. And that's his target for everybody. It's, to get that saved. To get saved. Alright? Okay? This is where it's going. Alright? If you do be a part of they're gonna put you in there, and force you, to take that sip, that potato chip, and if you don't accept, if you don't be a part of the beast system, they're gonna delete you. Alright, and this is what coming down. Alright. Okay, this is what's coming down. This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 15. It says, and he hath Slakia, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Alright, if you do be a part of the beast system, worship the beast, take that seed, they're gonna kill you. Alright? Okay. This is what they're coming down with. And this is gonna come down on us also. Alright? Yeah, alright. Okay, some of us gonna be gonna be taken and be, killed. Alright? Okay. This is Second Ezra chapter 16. It's like here. Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 68. Yeah. Slakia. This has always happened. Sometimes Slakia. This is Second Ezra 16 and verse 68. Again. Slakia, the app just giving trouble. Just back out there. Yeah. This is Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 68. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. Alright, Esau gonna come down with great wrath. Alright, upon you, Jake, and also upon some of us. Some of us gonna be taken away, and they're gonna offer that sea hip. Alright, and that's where you have to know that, to give up your life for the Al-Bashim El-Shai. Okay? And they that consented unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh. And this is what this cruel Lord Nero, alright, this is what he wants to cause. He won that insurrection up too, alright? That's why he causing all this protest, these things, he wants Jake to rise up, so, so he have some type of excuse to bring, order, alright? To bring, the NWO. Okay, this is what they're doing, alright? To bring the agenda. Okay? Martial law and whatnot, alright? Okay, They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh. For they shall waste their goods, Slakia, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Alright, this is what ICE and them doing. Alright, so this is what coming. Okay. Alright, this is what coming. Let's go back here. This is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. Slakia. Verse 10, it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give you, Slakia, and I will give thee a crown of life. Alright? So not all of us gonna die, gonna taste death, but some of us, are going to taste death. Okay, some of us gonna be thrown in them camps, in them concentration camps, and be offered that yep. Alright, and that's when you have to know, to give up your life, to die for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Alright? Okay, and now, we should be preparing, you should be preparing your mind for that. Always think about dying. Okay? But at the end of the day, there's no such thing as death. Alright? Okay, when you die, your spirit go up with the Heavenly Father. We are Bashim Yahushai, in the spiritual realm, in the fourth dimension, so that's it. You're not really gonna die. So this is what's gonna come down. This is what's gonna take place, so this is why they're setting up all these camps, these concentration camps. Trump is to push the agenda to bring their NWO, to force it, so this is what's taking place. So I hope this lesson was edifying unto the elect. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Wa Abad Babal Shalawam.